Oh, it is an evening. It's evening, everyone. The sun is gone. Where'd the sun go? Who ate the sun? Why did the sun have to go so early? Oh, wait. It's because I'm late. Anyways, hello there, everyone. Once again, it is I, John Munafuda, back at it once more with another drawing stream today. It is a Vote Fairy drawing stream. We're doing a part 3, a continuation of our Fairy Fashion February preparation for the Touhou popularity poll for this year. How are we doing inside the chat? I know I started late. It's 7:17 as currently speaking, as starting this stream today. Definitely was not my intention to go and start this late. For you see, I had to do some preparations, was doing some other drawing stuff prior to this. And prior to that, I got a little bit distractificated by trying to go and do other things, mainly animation stuff. But now I move on personally from the animation stuff to the drawing stuff of alternative measure, which is just still imagery. And Vote Fairy stuff. Vote Fairy. Fairy propaganda. Woo! Anyways, like I said, how are we doing inside the chat today? I hope that we're all faring well today. From Thailand legend, it's Toad. We need Tipsy with a minigun. What do you mean? What do you mean it's... What is this Toad that you speak of? I know of no Toads that wield miniguns. Not even the Toad from Mario wields a minigun. He just goes into a corner and curls up in a ball and cowers in fear, and Mario punches him and he explodes. Anyways, let's see. So, Cerno preventing the toad/frog eating the sun. Oh, I see what you mean. Yes, true. The legendary frog that eats the sun every day. Oh, yes, most definitely. When is the popularity poll this year? It's always in August. So that's what I'm doing. I am being the very prepared ant and not the lazy grasshopper by getting started very, very early. Very early, even. Because what better way to go and do a campaign than do one that leads all the way up to the boiling point of the main occasion. That's the whole point of what I'm doing. Just trying to get people's ears and eyes on the fairy. And maybe their hearts too, if possibly. All that matters is I get people voting fairy in order to go and boost the fairy's popularity overall. Because the fairy is an overlooked mook inside the Touhou fandom. Fairy, just generic fairy overall, is not appreciated enough, as I personally see it. Definitely could go further. We managed to go and get them up to 101st place last year, and I wish to go towards rank 50. Our big enemy of this year is to go and defeat the rank 50 of last year, which is Byakuren Hijiri, the holy Hijiri herself. So, with that is our goal. But obviously, we're doing preparation for Fairy Fashion February, which Fairy Fashion February, blah, blah, blah. In short, I take the generic fairy from Touhou and put her in fun-looking clothing. I still have some pre-preps from last time as to which people requested that I do. So I have 3 left that I plan on doing for today. I'm not sure if I'm going to get through those all today because it is a little bit late on my starting, but they're easier to draw ones. I think the only complicated one is going to be the second one I'll be doing today, but I think my warm-up one will probably be a more simpler one. The last one will be a simpler one. So, simple, complicated, simple. Time constraints and whatnot. We gotta go and make sure that we have efficiency on our drawing skills. That efficiency does not really exist with how I draw, but I could try and exuberate it in some form or way. Let me see. The fairy must defeat the Buddhist. True, the vile Buddhist. The fairy is no Taoist nor Buddhist. She shall be the fairiest of fairies. I'm in Chile using mobile data with roaming to watch a little bit of the stream. Small fairy. Damn. I give great kudos to your determination and dedication to trying to watch this stream, Mr. Depp. What is Tipsy's favorite food? Tipsy's favorite food is essentially tree honey. But if you want to go even further, I guess you could say Tipsy's favorite food is probably pancakes. Tippers as Claire Redfield. Let's see who that is. I don't know who that is. Let me go and look that up. I don't know who Claire is, or if she is a Redfield. Let's see. That is B-17 bomber crew. Well, I mean, I am doing Mayano Top Gun Tipsy today, so you're gonna get that's the closest that you're gonna get to something like that. So Claire. There's an I in there. I don't know how to spell. Red Field. Oh, a Resi character. I mean, maybe. I don't know. Her clothes look fairly basic. Very generic. I technically already drew this with the Tipsy that I used for Teardown, which, by the way, on Friday we're returning to Teardown. So, Tipsy as Tipsy as Mario. I did Luigi last year, so I can't do Mario anymore. Oh, since new Resi Evil coming out soon, I'm looking at her clothes, but maybe the classic clothing for this character might work. The modern clothing is just like generic drab gray, like overcoat, t-shirt, and pants. This classic one has like that 90s flair to it. Maybe that one more than the other one, but for right now, I don't think I might do this one. Just because it just looks too generic. It doesn't look like over-recognizably fashionable in a sense. Other than the original one. The original one does look fairly fashionable, but I'm looking for more flary clothing. Clothing that is like, it's like, I look at that character's design in clothing, I'm like, oh yeah, that's unique clothing right there. It's like Touhou characters, right? British colonial soldier. Let's see. That's a maybe on this one. This is fairly recognizable uniform. Though I'm not British, I'm an American, so I find repulse in the British colonial uniform. For I am the rebel mouser. I am the American. Oh, 1800s to 19. Oh, wait, you're talking about the African conflict. Never mind. So, wait, let me go and see. What is that? Africa. I mean, if maybe the closest thing that I would say is probably putting her inside Nareko's Explorer clothing. Maybe doing a Nareko Tipsy might be a good idea. Tippers as Gum from Jet Set Radio. Let me see. Gum. Jet Set Radio. Maybe. This one looks interesting. I mean, it looks like for this character's design, it's more about like the shoes. More about like the shoes and the helmet design that come with it. Oh, this one looks interesting. This one comes with pants. Or shorts, I mean. Oh, that one looks cool too. Maybe this one might be a good idea. Let me go and hit a save image on one of these things. We'll just go and save that to there. And I'll save a backup one for just in case purposes for a alternate. There we go. I'll consider that. Let me, you know what, before I start doing any further considerations on funny character designs, I'm going to go straight into the tablet mode. Let's go and switch it up. It's all that we know. Let's go to the tablet. Here we are. So, my tablet is super dirty. Why is it dirty? I need to wipe this thing off. Good God. Anyways, this is our slot of tipsies that we have made so far. We have 28 to go and make, and we currently have 5 out of 28. So that leaves us with 23 to go, plus an EX image, which I already have planned. We'll get into that one much, much later. But for right now, we have the 23 left that we need to go and focus on. And here is our list of potentials that we got. So we did Japanese McDonald's as a previous. That was in the very first one. Why you like this? Don't be like that. Don't be like that, MS Paint. There we go. All right, so I'm going to go on and get my settings on. There we go. So that would be, character's name is just what is it? It's from Jet Set. I'm not going to put the full name down. So if I put down Jet Set, it should finish up the rest of the title. But let's see. Y2K fashion. I mean, I could probably do like year 2000 fashion, maybe. How you? Oh, hello there, Kachito. Hello, Mayano Top Gun from the Umas. I can't read the writing. Don't worry, you don't need to read my writing. I just need to be able to read it. That's all that really matters. Yeah, so today we got Mayano Top Gun, Mega Man, and Pepino Ramen from the Pepino Ramen mod for Pizza Tower. Since essentially I do have a big hole filled in my heart for Pizza Tower. I don't know how I'm supposed to go and say it. I think it's more like I have a special spot in my heart for Pizza Tower. I think that makes more sense. Maybe in my arteries. Because that's where the cholesterol goes when you eat a pizza. But anyways. So, essentially, someone handed me out the idea. I was like, okay, that's a good idea. We'll go with that. So, we got Mega Man, Pepino Ramen, and Mayano Top Gun today. That's what we're drawing today. So, if you guys have any further suggestions or ideas coming across your mind, feel free to go and ask inside the chat today. I'm going to get started on our first tippers. And our first tipper is going to be Mega Man. So, let us get into it. As simple as always, I would like to start with a circle. But from last time, I made a prep circle. Because I got sick and tired of making the same circle over and over. So, this time, I'm just going to use a pre-made. Ah, so good. I'm so glad I made it pretty fab. Anyways, is it accurate to the head size? Yes, it is. That's why I did that. All right. So, first things first, I want to go and probably think of a pose that the tippers is probably going to do. Let me go and bring up that. You're going to get a a flashbang of Google Images. Let me see. That is my own Top Gun. Here we go. We got our Mega Man. So I need to look up some Mega Man poses. And I'm thinking, I'm looking, I'm thinking and looking. Looking and thinking. Because a lot of the time, it's like when I draw this stuff, I don't want to just copy a pose entirely 100%. If I do, I'll try to make it as original as possible. But at the same time, I don't want to just take it and just put Tipsy's head on it. Especially for this Mega Man one, because Mega Man it's going to be like the full bodysuit of Mega Man, but with Tippy in it. So, music is kind of loud. Alright, I'll turn it down a little bit. There we go. Maybe... I did do a rebalancing of my soundboard as of recent on accident, so let me see. Are you excited for Mega Man Duel Override? Yes, I am. Music is really loud. Let me see. Is it? Yeah, it is a little bit on the loud side. Here, I'll adjust some things. Is this good? Is this good? How's that? Pre-made head? Yeah. I don't know why this music is so loud today. Let me check my mix board. Soundboard, troubleshoot, sound, volume mixer. No, Google Chrome is fairly on the even with everything else. So, maybe it's my output. Checking my output, it seems to be fine. It's at negative 26. I don't know if you guys think the music's super loud right now or not, but hopefully the stream catches up so I can see the answers. Because for some reason, YouTube is very laggy on its stream feedback, I guess. So I don't really know if I fixed it or not. Hopefully I did. What music? Now what? Now it's too quiet. I need answers. I need answers. That's what I need. All right. So, oh, it's good now? All right, cool. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go and try and figure out some kind of pose. Let me see. Because I want to make sure, it's like I need a little bit of like personal requirements when I do these tipsy poses in a sense. Because it needs to be showing off the character, as well as also it needs to, what do you say, show tipsy at the same time. So a little bit of everything. That's how I see it. Let me see. I'm looking around for some poses right now. If not, I could go and construct one. Here, you know what? I personally feel that the music is now really quiet. It's good. It's really quiet. Well, for those who think that the music is really quiet right now, I would probably suggest that you turn up your volume. Most likely. All right, so wait. Let me look at this. No, that one doesn't work. A lot of them tend to go and have the gun pointing out, so I'll go with a pose with the gun pointing out. Alright. So this is going to be like a power stance almost. Well, actually, no, it has to be a power stance. It has to be. So let me see. Maybe if I get the face positioning first. I'm going to bring up reference. I find it interesting that Mega Man is a popular game that mostly focuses on male characters, while Touhou is a popular game that focuses on female characters. Just something interesting I noticed. I know, I pointed that out myself personally. Not online, but I did that to, like, what do you say? I think I connected the dots much like how you did, but many years ago. I was like, oh, this is interesting. It's like, because Mega Man has a lot of male-focused character design. Meanwhile, we got Touhou that's mainly female character-focused design. I've always found that interesting myself. Thank you for being another one to go and spot that what do you say, schematic out? Idea? Your eyes are open, much like mine. Hello, a beautiful tipsy I see. Very beautiful indeed. Let me see. I'm going to bring her closer to the model that I'm using. So the model that I'm going off of is this on one. Essentially the first one. I made that as like a statement when I started this, to go and base everything off of one particular tipsy model. Hence is what I am doing. So what I'm going to do is widen her stance. As well as also I'm going to put her inside the chunky Mega Man outfit too. Repositioning her legs might be necessary, but we'll see how it goes first. Like normal, I get started with the frame. Always gotta do frame. That I like doing things with frames. I think it's more that I'm just overtly comfortable with frames. Some people, they get to the skill level where they do not need frames anymore. I hope one day I could reach that. But for now, I don't think I'm at the level where I can loosen myself from framework and get into pure gesture drawing as the main base of my works. All right, so let me go and get another heel in there. I don't want to make her feet too small. Well, I mean, then again, it's going to be going inside Mega Man's costume anyway, so the size of her feet do not matter on this one. What matters is the shape and silhouette formation that we're going with today. I need to make her thighs longer and her calves shorter. Make that longer, that shorter. How are we looking over here? I need to make her torso longer. Haven't played any of the Mega Man games, but which one is your favorite? I think out of all the Mega Man games, for the classic series, I think my favorite is probably 4. The reason why is because 4 is like a... You got 2 and 3. But 4 kind of does a little bit of a back to basics, but also keeping the upgrades and quality of life assurance from 2 and 3, but has just no like real special gimmicks, like how 1 doesn't have any special gimmicks in it. Also, as for Mega Man games go, Mega Man 4 was the first game that I was to go, first Mega Man game I was to go and beat in under an hour. So, is Mega Man 4 a hard game? Not really. It's probably one of the easier ones. But if I were to go and say for the X series, I think, I mean, I just say X1 is the best out of all of them. Not to go and say that all the other ones are downgrades or anything like that. It's just that X1 had like the best and tightest gameplay, as well as also the most, what do you say, quality, I guess? Quality game experience? I think that's what I'm going for. Quality game experience. Alright, so arms, we need to figure out what we need to do with the arms. I need to go move Tipsy's head. There we go. Need to make her head higher. Extend. Also, the type of Mega Man that I'm basing this design on today is the current form of Mega Man. So it's the one with the joints and everything like that. But not too many joints, obviously. Let's see. Mega Man 6 and X4 were always my favorites. I'm a sucker for space stuff, so that's why. Mega Man 6, it was a game. Granted, I don't really hold 6 in like any real high regards, though it does have some of the best music to offer. A lot of the bosses were kind of plain Jane generic, nothing really special to offer other than like Centaur Man and Windman. Those are probably like some of the most interesting bosses. All the other bosses were just kind of generic. I mean, it was supposed to be like around the world theming kind of ordeal, but when it came to like the stage mechanics, stage gimmicks, it didn't really have much to go and bring to the table. X4, though was a good game overall, it was like the beginning of like damage limit cap and the stupid clank 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 sound that a lot of enemies would make when you shoot them. Because for some reason Capcom decided to start putting like damage limit caps onto enemies and bosses, which is, I find very annoying. Have you played any of the second Metroid games? No, I never played any of the Metroids. 2D Metroids. Yeah, I never played Metroid. I played Metroidvania before, which is essentially just Luna Knights. I played that in the past. Had a fun time with that. But did I ever play like any of the original Metroid games? No, I never did. Do I have a reason why? I think it was just because they just didn't interest me at the time. Would I go back and play them today? I don't know. It'd be a hard decision to go and do so. I don't know why, but I just feel like I don't really need a reason to go and play Metroid, because I guess it's because I just don't have interest in it. It's not like oh, I don't want to go back and play an old video game because it's old. That's a dumb excuse. No, it's more just like I just don't have interest in that franchise. If I did have an interest in the franchise, I would definitely go and play it, and I would definitely have an opinion on it. But as for most Go, when it comes to that, I don't really have much of an opinion to go and say. Not even to go and say is it good or bad, just because I never played it, so unless it's a game like Death Stranding, which I'm not going to touch with 4-foot pole. Have you ever played Elder Scrolls Morrowind? I have not even played Skyrim. I think it's because at the time, when Skyrim was popular, I didn't have the money or the computer to go and run that game. At the time. I would go and play Skyrim, but at the same time, I've already seen gameplay of Skyrim and people beat Skyrim. I've seen people mod the shit out of Skyrim. It's kind of like there's no real point for that. As for Bethesda games go, I have unfortunately played Fallout 4, and that was my first experience with the Fallout franchise. I know, shame on me. Shame on me for being the guy to go and play Fallout 4 is his first Fallout game. Didn't play in Vegas. Oh well, that's my loss. But did I have fun in Fallout 4? Yes. Could I probably have more fun in New Vegas? Probably. Probably. I'm gonna go and fix this arm. I'm gonna hit this with a canvas flip. Flip, that's safe. I don't want, actually, you know what? Maybe I do want to save. I want to save. I want to flip a horizontal, though. There we go. We need to hit our checkpoints. Always use your checkpoints, boys, when drawing. Don't want to have any unnecessary hiccups. Alright. So I'm not going to draw her whole hand today, because it's going to be contained inside the gun. That's why I'm not doing that. Maybe I should do like this. Maybe hand on the hip or fist pump. I think fist pump. Or actually, no, we'll do hand out on both sides. That'll look better. All right, let's flip back. Glass of milk. Yes. Mega Man Control kind of... Oh, Metroid and Mega Man Control kind of similar. Oh, I see. Metroid Dread is pretty fun. Like you get power-ups and shoot in one direction. Have you ever played Elder Scrolls? Alright, answer that. I'm bored, so random quote from a game. Order received. Sink the Antares fleet. Oh. It could have been... Yeah, you're right. It could have been Fallout 76, Daniel. Yep, you're definitely right. But thankfully, I saw the writing on the wall. Though I was excited for Fallout 76 when it was first announced. And when I saw it, I saw that gameplay, and I was just so underwhelmed by how ass it was. That and also was the beginning of like the whole era of the live subscription service games. I'm just like, can we not do this? Like, oh yeah, this is cool on paper, but in execution, no. Then also when you get like the head dev, I forgot his name. What is it? Kaplan? I think it was Kaplan. I don't remember his name, but all I remember is that the head dev's just like, oh yeah, it just works. We're just going to utilize the exact same engine and build for every single game. It's just going to work. You just wait and see. People will see the sloppa, take a taste of the sloppa, and consume that sloppa right up. Just go, that's some good sloppa. But no one bought the sloppa. And it took a while to go and get 67 to keep it alive. But as it goes, I think Fallout 76 managed to do a little bit of a No Man's Sky redemption arc, from what I recall. That as its current state, I don't really know. Once a game just kind of once a game that's known for being sloppa, not being too good, falls out of the general consensus of the public, it kind of falls into the shadow realm of media. You know what I mean? It's like we don't really know what's going on with it. We know it's still out there, but is it really out there, or is it just like sitting dormant, waiting under the shadows for like an unnecessary reemergence of popularity? But that doesn't really seem like it's the case. Let's see. Wonder what your least favorite game of all time is? I mean, to say what's your least favorite game of all time, it's generally just to go and say a game that you overall didn't really enjoy. I don't really particularly have a game that I utterly despise. There are games I have low opinions on, and there are games that I had a very bad time on. And I think if to go and fulfill your need for a question of that meaning, I would probably say Scarlet Remelia Kumajo. Like, Scarlet Kumajo Remelia, the one that I played on stream not too long ago. It was legitimately a horrid experience. And I don't think it was the befalling of that game itself, because the original game did have, like, proper gameplay and whatnot. But just for some reason, that version of the game just sucked ass. That was like the first time that I ever came close to rage quitting a game in my entire lifetime. I don't think I've ever legitimately rage quitted a game. The only time when I actually like quitted a game outright and never came back to play it, it was Ocarina of Time. But then again, at the same time, I went back when I was older to go and beat the game. And that was because when I was younger, I used to sucked very much at video games. And my first time playing Ocarina of Time, I was like 7 years old. So 7-year-old me couldn't beat the game. But I came back to the game when I was 13. And then after that, I managed to go through the entire game with no problem. But as for games I just wanted to drop, that was one of them. And I would probably consider that one probably my worst. I mean, my overall rating for that game was a 2 out of 10. Now, thoughts on something like Puyo Puyo? If I can remember, Dr. Eggman's Mean Bean Machine is a Puyo Puyo clone, and I played that on the Sonic Gems collection, back on the GameCube. That was pretty fun. Granted, I wasn't the best at it, but it was pretty fun for, how old was I when I played that? I think 9-year-old me? I mean, maybe if I revisit it, I'd probably be able to beat it, but because nowadays I'm kind of a sweat when it comes to playing video games. If you're not aware, I gotta beat it at the high. I gotta get that high score. I can't just let it sit. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. I gotta go all out, Chief. I can't hold back. Speaking about not holding back, I can't hold back any longer when it comes to taking a look into a new game called Hytale. So that's what's on the horizon for hopefully Sunday. If I do it on Sunday, you'll see it. I plan on probably purchasing it maybe Friday. But yeah, as for going back to oh, let me see. Oh, I thought you said favorite. Oh wait, I read that wrong. I read that wrong. Can't read. Yay. Well, at least I told you what my hated one is. But my oh wait, least favorite. Oh, never mind. No wait, I did read that. I did read it. I'm high. I'm totally high. Someone hit me with a salami stick. I need mental reconcile right now, because I read your comment, Cachito. You're just like, oh, I thought you said most favorite, and I read that as least favorite. And I was like, oh, wait, I thought it was least favorite. And then, yeah, it was least favorite. Damn. Thankfully, I did the equivalent of stepping over landmine, and then just saying, thankfully, I stepped over that landmine, and then I stepped on it anyways. Oh, man. Alright, let's see. Thankfully, I have a history when it comes to drawing Mega Man characters. I've grown up with Mega Man overall, so drawing Mega Man characters is nothing new for me. Let me see. Maybe I should draw X. He does. He has like that upper chest area, so it could be like the upper torso region. Oh, was it Hytale? Yeah, I do plan on playing Hytale. Lamau Pikmin 2 Friday. I mean, I saw you playing Pikmin 2 recently. I seen a couple of other people playing Pikmin 2. I think it's time that I probably go and take a look into playing Pikmin myself. Probably 1, and then 2, and then potentially 3. But I would need to go and get an emulator to play it on the computer, as well as also get my hands on a controller that can work with said computer. So, let me see. So where are we at on here? All right, let's go and do... No, I want to take a look at X's design. Or maybe there's this Mega Man. Jointed Mega Man or Classic Mega Man. Well, you know, we're in the beginning stages of this. What do you guys say? Let's see. PC98 emulation. How you even managed to play Touhou 3? Yeah, PC98 emulation. Correct, Nevi. Correct. Here, very quick question. Do you guys think I should do X, or you think I should do just Classic Mega Man? I'll put that up to a quick poll. Because I could do either. So, let's see how it goes. Classic or X. There we go. We'll start that poll. Lickety split. Let's go and see what you guys want. Let's make the people decide. Because, I mean, I'm almost technically done with this Tipsy. All I need to do is just get the rest of the arms down. In the meantime, I could keep on drawing the rest of regular old Mega Man in the meantime. Also, I need to flip her around because the gun is on his right hand. Flip horizontal. There we go. Alright. I mean, then again, his gun can go on either hand now I think about it. Let's see. I want go from right here. Make it big. Big and cartoony. We'll make Tipsy's hands large as well, for the sake of this. Like she's wearing big meaty gloves. Let's see, we got classic on the high. Alright, we got classic, alright. Let's see. Give it a couple of seconds. Let's see if it changes. I love X, but I also like classic, so I don't really know. Classic is faster. Do a flip. Do a flip! Oh, wait. So, Daniel, you said for her to do a flip? Here, I'll go and bring a flippy tippy onto the screen just because you said that. We need to increase to the horde on the side, right? Let's do that. Let's see. Where is it? Ah, right here, right here. Let's go and bring her in. Bring her in. There we go. There, now we got a tippy doing a flippy here on the side. I'll keep this one here temporarily. I'm not sure. It might distract everyone. With that much flippy energy, I don't know. That's very distracting. All right, let's go and end that poll. We got classic. So let's go and keep on doing classic. JoeToon, it's another drawing stream. Can you add another tiny tipsy at the bottom left? I already did. I fulfilled that need right now. The people have spoken and I fulfilled the democracy demands. You can't stop me. I will listen to you. So you cannot stop yourself. It is you that brings it upon your own well-being. For it insists upon itself, as one might say, in a theological manner. Alright, so let's go and get the gun design down. It looks like you guys wanted classic, so we'll continue on with classic then. So we got a circle right here at the end. And then I need to push it outwards. Bring it up and around. Put a little circle right there. That will be the fiery shooty nozzle. It looks like it goes inside, so I'm going to make it a little bit larger. There we go. And then we have the meter that goes on top. Oh no, it goes on the side. It's probably on the outside, but I could put it on the inside too. Or on the top. We'll put it on the top. There we go. You won't be able to see it as much, but Angie, most excellent, yes indeed. JoeToon 1, USA 0 when it comes to democracy. Damn. Or no. Here we go. Wrap that around. Alright, I'm gonna... Oh wait, I just drew that. Let me go and change colors just so we can go and get that arm in there easier. So we got the classic Mega Man. So that means that everything's gonna be like a form-fitted suit. Let me get this arm very quick. There we go, that worked. Alright, so first to get rid of that, let's go and fill in the rest in green. Let's equalize it. And then I just want to go and meet this up like so. I know that Tipsy has no chest. Pretty much nothing much to go and show up top. But I could put some definition on there. There we go. Looks like Mega Man has a neck collar as well. There we go. Yeah, so like I said earlier, I do have a little bit of history of drawing Mega Man characters in the past, because Mega Man was my first fandom that I would say I was fairly dedicated to. Because, obviously, like I said, I was playing Mega Man games as a young wee bab, and I kind of just kept on playing them until I just ran out of Mega Man games to play. Then also, as a Mega Man fan, I would draw Mega Man characters as well as also concept and make my own funny custom robot masters just because it was fun to do. Fun pastime. Do I have any surviving drawings from back then? I don't think so. If I did, I would probably show, but I don't have anything to show, unfortunately. I'm going to do like jointed Mega Man, where the Mega Man has like the joints on him because it looks cool and more robotic. Let's see, I'm going to lower this. Right about there. Alright. Erase that. Round it out. Clean up those lines. Let's see. So, have you ever played have you played Mega Man Soccer? I've seen Mega Man Soccer before. I've never played it. I think it's because I didn't have access to it. I had, like, the majority of my Mega Man games I got on, once, similar to Sonic Gems Collection, there was another game that was called Mega Man Mega Collection, where it was essentially just all the Mega Man games on one GameCube game. So it was like Mega Man's 1 through 6, including a couple of EX titles. And as well as also same for Mega Man X. So like all my Mega Man X games are on the GameCube. Alright, so let's continue on drawing Tipsy. We're going to get to, we're already at her face, so. Wait, we'll do it from this side. There we go. Get her head shape, and then we'll get the helmet on. Head shape first. And then we'll put Tip Tap's helmet on. Right about here. Gotta get that interesting angry shape on there. It's like a heart shape almost. But it kind of also, does it actually wrap around his full head? No, not really. No, it just comes down to the sides because they're ear protectors. Oh, I got it. I got it. Then also I need to leave like an open spot because Tipsy's hair is going to come out from the back. Alright. That picks up, goes right down, and then kind of curls around the back like so. Like that. Yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, also as for an update for you people that didn't see the character design stream that I did a while back, last year, I was doing a custom Robot Master design for the Mega Man Duel Override contest. So hopefully that one got accepted. I don't think it did, but I could hold hope. Granted, it's not high hope. I don't really hold high prospects for a competition where it's like you're competing with the rest of the world. I mean, like, it's like gambling at that point. You're striking yourself for a high gamble. I mean, like, I casted my net. I threw my wager into the ring. I don't think I'm going to get much from it. But the least, at the end of the day, I could say that someone professional from Capcom or a video game company in general looked at my drawing, took a deep gaze into it, and said no. That's all that matters to me at the end of the day. Someone actually took a look at it in a professional sphere. It would mean that I was actually, what do you say, noticed by the industry for once? Granted, that was like the majority of my 20s was trying to get noticed by the industry, but nothing ever came of it. So, at least I got someone to go notice in some form of short way. Albeit shortcomings, but shortcomings that are mentally reassuring, I guess, quote unquote? I don't know. Hard to explain. Alright, so let's see. Let's go and get the square designs that go on top of the head. So it starts right here, and I just write it onto the back. Start right there, write it onto the back. There we go. And what I'm going to do next, just disconnect you and you, and then what I'm going to do next, let's continue on with that. I want to do what? Make it purple. Lift you up. Come on. And you lock in on this shape. It's a weird shape. My enemy can be weird, is weird shapes. I don't like dealing with weird shapes. They weird me out. But I don't let them overtake me. No, no, no. Stand strong against the weird shapes. Gotta make sure that they're not out weirding me. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so we got a general good looking Mega Man design right here. Let me go and put in a little extra stuff right here. Let me see, I guess over here as well. Put them on both arms. I'm sure a Mega Man can shoot from both arms if I can remember. If I can remember. Always remember. Try it again. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to go and see the other ear from that side, so that's great. On my end, that's less ear I gotta go and draw. There we go. Put the inside there. Perfect. Lastly, we're going to go and remove... First off, not lastly last. We're getting into first now. First place. Here we go. There we go. Pick that up and move it over here. Oh, it did the thing again. I don't like when it does that. There we go. Hello there, Pillajatter. Hello. Alright. We are currently drawing a tipsy Mega Man. Mega Man, but tipsy. Mega tipsy. I think that's accurate. Alright, so I'm going to equate all this. I need to clean up the inside. Clean up that. Clean up you. Oh, wait, that's connected. That's connected. There we go. We saved it. We saved it. We'll just equalize with using white. That should be a lot quicker instead of running the risk of accidentally deleting something unnecessarily. Equalize to black. Go. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. Alright, so next we'll go and get her hair down. I'm going to reset my music. There we go. Yeah, he can shoot from both arms. Are you going to live stream on Friday? Yes, I am. It will be more teardown. I plan on doing more teardown. I'm going to try and stream earlier on Friday. I'll probably try to make it at 5:30, maybe 6. Just because I've been starting too late as of recent. And I feel like I need to get back into a rigmarole of starting at 6. So, let me do a little something right here. I'm going to put Tipsy's hair inside the helmet, kind of like curling out. This is where I get the fairy's personal flair. Alright. Most importantly, I need to put the bow. The bow needs to stay on the fairy. It's very important. Alright, so as for hair, it's probably going to go out like this in a low ponytail. So, how do I want to do that? I'm going to copy the body. I'm going to make a dupe of this. Copy, pasta, put that right there. Like as everyone should know, I am drawing in MS Paint, so I'm only working with one layer, so I can't exactly make another layer to go and draw under said origin layer. There's only one layer to work with. So, what you get is what you get. Alright, so I'm going to start right here. Go like that. Alright, and then I want to make it fan out like so. Go right about here, go right there. We gotta make sure that we can see all the curls on the hair. Poignant placing is very important in order to go and make sure that you can show off hair curls. Always make sure that when you're drawing long hair that you can see it all and not that it just like amass in like certain random areas, because then it just looks misplaced. It looks misplaced. It looks unnecessarily messy. That was scary. Oh, God. Just lost connection for a second. Oh, God. Is anyone still there? Let me go and check my stream. Just lost a little bit of connection there. It says excellent. Analytics doing fine. All right, everyone's still there? We're safe? All right, good. Because I was like, holy bingo bongo, I just lost connection on that. That scared me. We're still here. Oh. After the storm just went through, I don't know what happened. I just got a little ping from OBS. When I get the ping from OBS, a chill goes down my spine. It reminds me of the days when my internet was a shitternet. And that's when the stream died. The stream died. Which is still a rule here. But I was in the middle of a conversation with myself, and that was horrifying. I thought the stream legitimately died. I was like, well, I guess I'm done for today. Oh, man. Oh, man. I even lost my train of thought. I don't even know what I was talking about anymore. All I know I was talking about I was talking about hair. Duh. I was talking about hair and why you should think about long flowing hair as a cape. Because that's how I think of it. Yeah, there we go. I caught up with my own thoughts. Goodness gracious me. Genius has struck him once more. But another thing I need to make sure of is keeping her wings on. Gotta make sure her wings stay. There we go. That'll work. Alright, I'm just gonna erase all this very quick. You can see how is that pose? Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, that looks perfect. Good enough for me. Hit a checkpoint. And then let's go and put that right back on top. Nudge it back in place. There we go. Now let's clean it up. Let's clean it up right here, right now. I'm going to use blue to get rid of that blue. I want to do it like that. Disconnect you. Make that disappear. Make you disappear. Alright, so these blues are all disconnected, so that means all I need to do is fill in the inside. Not the outside, only the inside. There we go. She's already starting to look like the blue bomber. That's great. Let's see. Alright, so let's go and equalize. I'm going to make that all green. Make that all blue. Green. And then back to black. There we go. Alright, so first things first, I'm going to go and put the bow on the back of her head. Let me try and get that bow on. One high, one low. All the power is in the bow. Next is going to be... Oh, yeah, her head's facing the correct way. Now, next, I need her wings. I'll go and put her wings on. I think maybe putting some digital wings should look cool. We'll go off the generic tipsy design. Just for this moment, I think. If not, we can put the wings on as normal. Alright, so we need one wing going up like this. Now, I'll go with the generic fairy wings for this one. Making rash decisions is never my forte. As you can tell. Oh, man. Copy that, paste that. Angle it. What if I put you right here? If I can put you in... Oh. That just made it disappear. Paste it again. Flip horizontal. Let's see. Maybe right here. And we can rotate this way 90. Maybe not. Maybe not. And also, it did the weird glitch again. I don't know why it does that sometimes. Very confusing. Very disheartening. But we work with it anyways. Flip horizontal, entire canvas. We're going to go right back here. Why is that there? I don't remember putting that there. Why did that go there? Why did you do that? You make me sad. Alright, I'm going to do it like this. Alright. My left hand is in my face. I cannot see what I'm drawing right now. There we go. Now I can see. And now I can't see anymore. Try it again. Flip entire canvas this time without any magical surprises of unnecessity falling upon us. It's going to go right up in there. Oh, it's going to go right there. Oh, perfect. Just make another sweep. Another sweep line. Ellipse. Make an ellipse. There we go. Mucho better. I'm going to make this black line disappear. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to go and just grab all this. Make it all black. Equalize. There we go. Alright, so now that we have our full tipsy ready to be colored in, I want to go and adjust. I might want to adjust her face. Let me see how her face is. Let's go and scroll her over. I want to go and make sure that she falls in line with the character design of this Tipsy over here. Because right now her face is looking a little bit small. Yeah, it is looking a little bit small. Let's go and fix that. So I'm going to grab you. Oh, that was a bad grab. There we go. Push it that way. A little bit more. That should work. I'm gonna go right here. I'm gonna go upwards. Oh, wait. There's also this side as well. So I need to split this into 3. Got it. Wait, let me try and at least grab that section. Nope. Come on. The struggle is real. The MS Paint fight continues. This is why I say we wage war on the battlefield of MS Paint. Unless it's MS Paint 11, that version apparently sucks very much. Terrible. Would never recommend it. This version, though, perfectly fine. It has a square brush. That's all I need. I'm gonna go and fix this, though. Gonna push it more further back. Gotta get that awkward shape going, that weird shape. Grab her hair. Pull that forward. Let's go and fix this up a little bit more. Alright. Let's get her chin down. That'll work. As for this, I did notice I did leave out a little bit. I did leave that line there, and I forgot to clear it out. Thankfully, no biggie problem for me. As for this part, obviously, I need to correct that too. There we go. See, no problem. Just gotta make it a little bit more curly. And redraw the neck. Bingo bongo, we got something going on. Maybe actually I have a line right there? Or is it... I think it's on the sides. Something like that? No, this should be fine. Alright, so I'm gonna put her face on last. How's she looking right here, right now? I want to do a little bit of checking. It's just because her head is contained inside the helmet. So working with the exact face size is a little bit difficult. Not overly difficult, but just a little bit. That should work. Let me see. One last thing. Let me go and check. Let me go and check my Big Man reference. Looks like I got it. Alright. Let us get to the coloring. I'm going to go and bring on a Mega Man reference. We're going to go and get to our coloring ordeal. That was my computer going peepong. Let me go and bring in a different reference. Maybe this one. Yeah, that should work. Alright. We'll bring in this one. Control V! There we go. It's a little bit on the tiny side, but all I need are those primary blues to go and match up with our Tipsy. Alright, right there. That blue on. Like I said, drawing Mega Man isn't that hard. It was just a matter of trying to get the pose on and a little bit of extra detail in here and there. Once I got it, I think I got it in the bag. It's in the bag. What's in the bag? The fairy's in the bag. You put the fairy in the bag and then you take it to the bank and then you cash it in. Add it to your checking account. Not your savings. We're spending fairy. In large numbers. Do not tell the TSA about the amount of fairy that you have in your bag. Alright. I'm going to put the dark joints on here. I prefer joint Mega Man. And that's just a personal preference of As for the gloves, what color is his hands? Same color as the big chunky gloves. There we go. Alright, and then we'll go with this intense red color right here. I need, we'll go with this orange yellow. Basic colors, basic colors. And then after that, I'll fill in these little diddly dots that are left over. And then after that, we'll put the wings on. That's a good old Tippy ready to go. Alright. Do the back of her hair. Do her skin color. We don't even have to do much for her skin color, because it's all contained inside that helmet. Alright. Just going to fill in our little dots. We got some leftover dots that we need to go and fill in. I'll go and add some extra coloring detail since we're practically done with this. Maybe a couple of like detail dealing colors here and there. Let's go a little bit darker. Put that right there. Put that in here. I'm gonna go and put a dot right there because it's a little extra blue. Alright, I'm gonna do the line work. Extra little line work. These are kind of like, just like, don't forget about the little tiny lines that exist inside the gun, or like any other type of little funny joints that might exist on the character. There we go. I see that there's like some line work right there. Looking at a different reference. Alright. That looks about good to go, but we could add anything else down here. I don't see any detailing, much detailing on the legs. Add a little bit of that. Alright. Alright, so let's go and get our Tipsy face on. Tipsy face, wings, and we're good. Now I get that small fairy creature face on. Obviously, as you can see on the left side of the screen, I was going to say right side, but I'm not that dyslexic. But you can see on the left side of the screen that the fairy horde grows. It grows. The collection. When will it topple? I don't know. That's a good question to go and ask Mega Man. I don't know when it will. Eventually there'll be too many fairies there. It'll be crazy. Alright. Let me go and this up. I'm going to go and chop off that bottom piece of hair. I'm going to go and arc up her face. How's this look on a flip? What if I flippy the tippy? What do we got? What do we got? Hit a save point. Try it again. Flip. Horizontal. Yeah, that looks okay. Perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. I see no issue with that. I think we need, we need another closed mouth Tipsy, so I'm going to do closed mouth. There we go. Another tip in the drip, ready to go. Right here and right there. I think what you can do, granted this is like unnecessary, but we'll go and add some shine spot. I'm going to add a shine spot. Go. There. This is just some extra detailing. Fairly unnecessary, but And we'll put a little bit in here too. Nope. Come on. How that one not work? There we go. All right. Now she's done. She's good. She's good, everyone. She's good. And what we're going to do, we're just going to hit a save point. Hit a save point. There we go. So that is our Mega Man Tipsy ready and raring to go on an adventure. I'm going to get rid of the Mega Man reference. We don't need him anymore. And I'm going to go and grab this Tipsy. Just going to select and move up next to the Squid Girl Tipsy. All right. Next, so we did Mega Man. Mega Man's done. Wait, this armor? Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? With all that hair, she might have worked better as Zero. Maybe, but I decided to go with Mega Man. We already have enough red characters over here, and we're going to add on orange character next. So maybe something that's green later on. But then again, I think no, this Gum character from Jet Set Radio is green, so that one might work. We're also gonna have like a black and white one. That one will be interesting. So next, we're gonna do our tougher one, Mayano Type Gun. Mayo Top Goon. So let me go and look up Mayano Top Gun. We don't need our Mega Man reference anymore, so let's see, how big is this image? Open image in new tab. Forkin' massive as I like. Is it it's a WebP. Oh! You got me ruin my life, man. To the man who developed the WebP file, I hope you step on many Legos and lose many lottery tickets. For you are a horrible person, and I don't like your web file format. It's terrible. All right, so we got Mayano Top Gun. I want to go and think about a pose. Let me think of a pose. Let me think, what kind of pose? I think maybe having her running should be good. I mean, it's Uma Musume. Obviously, it makes sense that the character's running. We got a Tipsy doing this kind of pose. We got a Tipsy doing this kind of pose. But I don't think we got a Tipsy in a full gallop. As one might say. Alright, so I'm gonna do... We'll take a look at it. Oh wait, I forgot to put the wings on Mega Man Tipsy. I'll do that right now. We'll do that right now. Let's go and add the wings on. One wing. Two wing. Grab the tip, Mega Man. Grab the tip. There we go. Drag her down here. Nope, didn't want to do that. Put that back. There we go. One ring right there. A little bit misplaced. It's fine. I could always go back and correct it if I don't like it. Anyways, put the other wing on. There we go. That way it still looks like Tipsy. Keeps that shape on. Sorry if I'm wheezing. I've been having a little bit of allergy problems lately. You know, when seasonal change, seasons are weird, weather is weird, I just start having breathing problems. I can't help it. It's my stupid asthma. I'm disabled left-handed and disabled asthmatic. It's insanity. Oh, man. Then again, I don't even think being left-handed is disabled. But I know how it is. Let's see. What do we got? Let's see. What do we got for horse poses? If I can't find any interesting horse pose, then I will just do it as I choose. I think I'm going to do it as I choose. So let's get started. I'm gonna get started. Alright, so first things first. I want her to be like running. Something like this. Where it's like actually, wait, did I do that last year? Let me check. Ow. Tipsy. What do we got for the tippy? We got any runny pose? Where? Oh, I think it's in my VT. VT? Or that's in this folder. I'm lost in my folders. You're not gonna believe how lost I am in this jungle. Other A to VT. There it is. I do see that I do have a runny tippy, but the legs are in a different position. Have you drawn Tipsy as a newsboy like Aya Shamimaru before? Draw her in a peak-related outfit? I have done that already. Here, let me go and add that one in, since you requested it. Here it is. Let me bring it into the screen. Here's our peak-related Tipsy. I'll put her over here. She even has Dayusi as her Bing Bong. But have I drawn her as a newsboy? No, I have not. I don't think I've done that yet. But that'd be a good idea. A fairly good idea. That'd also be the color brown, which I do not have. Getting a good assortment of colors is a good idea. Alright, so let's see. I'm gonna try this pose first off. Well, then again, if I draw her full sideways, then you won't be able to see most of the character. There is the pose that the character is in, which is this. Yes, I know we're drawing stick people, but I'm just going off of what I see right now. Other way. There's that pose. But wait, I can maybe rotate this. Let me rotate this pose. Let me try and go this way. I want to start. Right about here. Something like this. Or maybe other leg. Other leg crosses over like this. Maybe something like that. There's that pose. I love how handsome Aya is in that disguise. Maybe I'll consider it. Let me see. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. There we go. Huh. This one might work. I just need to exaggerate the pose a little bit more. Let's see another pose if possible. Because we got these poses. Ah, there's this figurine pose. There's also this one, too. I feel like... Poses are always complicated for me. But I'm sure I'll get it. Let's see. Yeah, you know, I'll go off the figurine. I'll go off the figurine pose. So that pose goes like this. Get rid of this one. I could probably save that one for something else, but... Hands out pose. Foot goes up like that. Very leaned out. It's like the character's jumping almost. I'm going to exaggerate more. One hand up. One hand out like that. And then jacket puffs out like so. Alright, there we go. You know, I like this pose better. It has a nice S-curve to it. We'll go with this. Alright. It looks good. It looks cute. I say I do it. But obviously I have my own flair to it. So I want to pull this back more. Right there. What's Joe drawing? I'm drawing Mayano Top Gun Tipsy from Uma Musume. So behold as I do so. Gotta make sure I match up with the reference model. Oh, okay. Yeah. Alright, let's see. I want to get one arm strung up like so. Other arm's going to go up this way. Also, another important thing about this character design, she has puffy sleeves. That means I don't need to put too much attention to her arm shape because this jacket's going to be hiding a lot of the arm dimensions. One hand is upside down. It's interesting. Interesting hand position, but I can work with it. There we go. All right. All right. That hand's gonna go out like this, always using the bread method, like as per usual, of course. I'm gonna fix this section of her head, dragging it back. Gotta get an angle in the head shape. Two. Thumb is going in a very interesting direction. Okay, sure. I can equalize it to the rest of my design after the fact. These arms are a little bit on the long side. Don't want to make them too long. There we go. I reckon, of course, that this looks exquisite so far, at least in my mind. I'm going to drag you back up. How are we matching up here? Torso's a little bit on the long side. It's fine, we can shorten that. Also a little bit on the wide. Which is probably why it looks so long. Alright, let's go and fix this right here. Just got here, saw the head partially cut. Did the fairy get kinjaku'd? Oh, you're talking about this? No, that's just a reference image. But if you want to believe that, you can, I'm sure. I'm sure. She probably did, for all we know. Meet that up right there. Got a leg that's going to be curving back like this. Gotta match it up with that leg right there. I'm going to scroll her a little bit closer. I need to really select that tool. Sometimes MS Paint does not let you select the tool when you want to. Sometimes this program can be rather inconvenient, but also equally convenient at the same time. Kind of depends on how it's feeling. Alright, let's see. Let's go and get that calf in there. Gotta adjust my shoulders because the way and how I'm shrimping right now, I'm shrimping hard. I always shrimp when I'm drawing. It's a bad habit of mine. I should probably fix it, but at the same time, I think I'm too deep and lost in the sauce to go and have it corrected at this point. I'll be the hunchback of Notre Dame in my 70s. I'm sure of it. So we got her shoe. Gonna go like that. Go like that. She's wearing boots. They're running boots. These boots are made for running. Let me see if I can find a whole figure of this. Where is the whole model? I need to find a whole horse. There it is. There's the whole horse. Found it. Open image in new tab. There we go. I just got here. Legendary Super Tipsy. Yes, it is. We're still on the works. We got done with our first Tipsy. Now we're on to our second Tipsy. Right, I'm just getting started on the footwork. I might need to lengthen her torso more, though. Even though I shortened it earlier, it does look a little bit scrunched on the top. I'm gonna pull her back. Pull her head back more. I'm gonna pull it back and I'm gonna roll it. And maybe use lasso. Roll it more. Then we'll redraw the circle afterwards. There we go. I'm gonna erase the neck. That's throwing me off a little bit. Get rid of the inside. Let's color all that white. Ooh, that's connected. Ah, we'll manually erase then. There we go. All right. There we go. The head's still the same size. It looks a little bit larger. Yeah, it is a little bit larger. I'll shrink it. Push one inward. Push one downward. Try it again. Check size. Yep, head gauge is correct. And on the preferable dot size, I'm going to push that in a little bit more. I'm going to actually, shift it that way. There we go. I'm going to take a sippy sip very quick. Don't mind me. Just take a little bit of sip out of my, what kind of soda even is this? What is this? Sparkling water, black raspberry by who? Who is this? Members Mark? 0 calories, 0 sugar. Best used by 20th September 2026. Full of stevia. Yep. Full stevia. Anyway. Anyways. Is it really for my health or is it for my potential future carcinogens? I don't know. It's a funny bubbly drink and I drink it. Though I do prefer just regular old soda sometimes. Actually, most of the time I do. I'm not going to say sometimes. If I say sometimes, I'm lying. I don't want to lie. I want to be honest. If I am to be honest, I like being unhealthy. I like being unhealthy. If I want to be unhealthy, I just drink a straight up soda. Alright. Not going to hold back. Not going to do any crazy diet soda drinking. If I'm going to drink a soda, I'm going to drink a soda. That's how I see it. Alright. Tipsy's thighs are a little bit on the thick side. I want to thin them out. There we go, that'll work. Lean. We need lean. Alright. I think that looks good. Let's fix the hips a little bit. Shape them up more. There we go. We got some firm design going on. Alright, let's get to green. So, one thing I want to start out with first, I'm going to start out with her head. Because there's going to be a lot of minute details on the body. Or, I would say, on the clothing, not the body. I mean, clothes are on the body. You wear them on your body, but they're extension. So not really on you as to say part of your skin. But, if you think real hard, it's on your body. Or maybe I'm just overthinking it. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Maybe I'm the stupid. I'm most definitely. I don't really second guess my intelligence. Alright. Alright, so she's wearing that bomber jacket. We gotta go and get the bomber jacket on there. I know that's for sure. She's also wearing dog tags, so I'll go and put those on, but I'll put them in a different way. Different way. Gotta do everything different. Alright. Also gotta show the inside of the jacket, it seems. Go right about here, go up and around, pick it up right there. It's like a big puffy jacket. It's big and puffy. And then opens up right here. You want to see the inside of that jacket. Watch out for the line work. Kind of has a little bit of a drop right there. Picks up right there. Curls inwards. I'm making it more open for this. The one I'm going off is a lot more closed, but I want to reveal more the inside of the jacket. That's what I'm going for. Alright. Starting right about here. Alright, go up right about here. Go up again. Tiny, right about there. Alright, and then she is like a funny shirt. This is a shirt. Like a crop top shirt. I'm drawing the orange horse. That's all I know Top Gun as. Just the orange horse. Nothing much. Nothing more. Nothing less. Let me try it again. Maybe I'm just going to make it tight to the skin. That should work better. There we go. Alright. Pants. Or shorts, I mean. A little higher. There we go. That'll work. Alright. Make the inseam right here. And we also got to pay attention to the... I guess those are air straps? Something part of the airman's uniform? Something that you wear when you're on a plane. A plane that goes fast. Sonic speed. Alright, let's go and get the belt down. Now work. Got a brick right there, put a brick right there. Put line work right here. Alright, and then there are giant buckles. We like giant things that are giant and buckly, of course. There we go. Put a square right there, put a square right there, and then it looks like there's like a cable of some kind on the side. I'm gonna curl this up and around. That way it doesn't cover her shoe. Because I'm not going 1-to-1. I'm going 1-to-Tippy. 1-to-Tippy means that we're not doing exact copy. Of course not. Let's see. No, I got that. Alright, go right there. Go up and around, right about there. She has like a strap on her thigh. And it has a little triangle design on it. There we go. Gotta put the lining on. Maybe I could probably do this lining without... Yeah, I'll do the lining without hard lining. Hard lining, for me, is defined as anything that has to utilize a black line. So essentially, no hard lining for the legs to go and get the separation of lining of colors on the leg wear. That's what I'm thinking. Alright, let's get these boots on. Pull it up, pull it down. Pull that down. Make sure it's a hard tip. Hard tip. Fairy, tipsy, vote fairy, most indeed. Most indeed. These are also big, chunky shoes, if you think about it. Once you ignore the boot line itself. I'm going to be... I can't ignore it. I got to pay attention to it. There we go. That front section is metal because it's a horseshoe. Gotta think, it's still a horse. It's you're the Uma. Gotta include at least something horse-related. That's what I say. That's what I think. Which is the reason why I'm drawing Mayano Top Gun Tipsy to begin with. It's all falling into plan. All in accord. Alright, let's see. Let's see more tipsy. Alright, so that goes like this. That drops down on that side. I'm going to pick up this strap more. Push the sides down. Push the front down. Right down to the front. Curl it. Right there. Alright, there we go. I'm going to do the line work right here. Match that up. Cut off right there, cut off right there. Alright, good, good, good. Okay, so let me see, anything else I'm missing? No? Puppies, other than the dog tags, which I'm going to put on last. Alright, good, 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 good. Let's get it. Let's get it going. So I'm going to start from up here. Do the hands first. There we go. And now next, I'm going to go follow it up. And get the puffy jacket line work going up on here. Curl it up. I'm going to go swirl it. Yeah, there we go. That's exactly what I want to see. Get them swirly puffy jacket lines. Do the same on this arm. And then pick it up from right about here. This is where the meet-up line is. Pick that up right there. Drop it. Try it again. Go right there. Extra line work. No biggie, no problem. Put the patch on. One patch. Got another patch right there. And another patch right here. There we go. Let's see how we're looking at so far. That looks about it. That looks about right. Just haven't put that line work on the thigh highs yet. But as soon as I do, I will. Or get the opportunity to do so, I will, of course. Which we will be doing very, very soon. There we go. I might have made her hand too big, but we'll try again. Need to spread her fingers out more. Nope. There we go. Yeah, that looks good. Perfect, perfect. Alright. Gotta connect this leg up right there. These are still covered by the thigh highs. Just gotta keep that in mind. Go right there. Alright, there we go. That'll work. That'll work. Alright, now let's see. Anything else I'm missing on this? This came out a lot quicker than I thought it was. Then again, I guess just because I'm going directly off of an existing image. But that's still fine. It's still fine. I already mentioned about my philosophy last time when it came to basing off poses from images. I just like a little bit of my own personal flair. And that's my own gripe. I can't fix that. Okay. Clear this up. Boop, boop. Alright. I don't need this. Cut you out. I'm gonna drag you back up. And let's go and hit a checkpoint right there. Checkpoint flag hit. There we go. And now let's go and get into the hair detail. So, like normal, this is going to be just standard tipsy hair, but the difference is going to be the side pigtails and where the bow position is. So, Alright, so let's see. I'm going to go right here. Let's get our normal tipsy face on. This one will have the open mouth. Alright, so I'm going to go right about here. Pick it up, drop it down, connect right there, pick it up. Pick it up, there we go. There. Alright, then we get the side curls on her face. Let's see, what else we got? Sometimes when I do these tipsy designs, I do change up the hair, but I think, well, for some of them, they have exceptions, where it's like, if it's just like, it look better with generic tipsy hair than matching the hairstyle with the character. This is one of those occasions where I think changing it up just a little bit, not too much. That's what I plan on doing. So let's go and get her base hair down. Long and split in the back. Pick it up right there. here, pick it up right there. 1, 2. Similar to that one on the right. Go up like that. There we go. I'm gonna flip this entire canvas. Flip it! Yeah, there we go. It's still looking good. Passed the flip test. That's good. That's good on me. Good for my mentality. Sometimes when you flip a canvas and you're just looking at the drawing like, what did I do wrong? The whole point of flipping a canvas is so you get a fresh pair of eyes on the image. Sometimes it's regret. If you want to get instantaneous regret, flip the image. But if you do it right, then you won't get regret. It's kind of like a gamble. It's one of those artist dilemmas kind of ordeals. There we go. Hey, I'll leave that open. Leave it open. And I'll flip it again so I could get it right. Get it right. Gotta get it right. Let's bring it in tight. There we go. Curve it. Gotta do a tight turn. Alright. The extra thing I'm going to add are these side pigtails. So these are going to go right here. Gonna be a little bit more fluffy because that's how her hair kind of is. Or at least Tipsy's is. Alright. Nope. Don't want to erase it all. And then, to go and simulate the ears, what I'm going to do, I'm going to bundle these up right here. And then I'm going to put the bow that Tipsy has as the horse ears. Let me see how to do this. So they would go outwards. And you can put the small one on the outside. This is how you utilize character design theory properly. Gotta make sure that all those identifiable characteristics stay within your character, even when you do a design that falls way beyond the boundary of what the technical schematic should be. Think of it as a test for my own character design philosophy / dichotomy of Tipsy. What makes this De Touhou fairy? The bow, the small frame and stature, and the face. Obviously the golden hair as well. There we go. I'm going to extend the top of her head more because I scrunched it in, I think. Or maybe I might need to pull it to the side. Let's go and do a gauge it. Let's see how we're looking at. Alright, so it's tall enough. It needs to be, it's too wide. Let's go and fix that. Probably be best if I do that again. But I want to go like that, up and down and around. And drag it inwards. Up. Right about there. Right about there. And then we could flatten her chin more. Yeah, that looks about right now. That'll do. That'll do. Alright, so next, let's go and do some equalization. I already removed all the black, so that means all you need to do is just make everything black once more. Alright. Black, black, black. Fix this little line here. Also, I need to add the dog tags. I'm going to add that right now. That's good. That's good. Alright, we're going to make you right here. The line can be black, though. Perfect. I could go and do the line work on those last. Let me fill that in. How are we looking here? How are we looking here? Looking great. Alright. So, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go and pull in my Ano Top Gun's image so I could go and get the coloring in. Let's get some coloring down. That was my computer went ping pong. And that's me doing a Control V. Let's get into it, shall we? Also, I need to put her wings on. Obviously. Don't want to forget again. We'll do that afterwards, obviously. It's a last thing. Always last measures. Alright. Jacket right there. Gotta pay attention to where her jacket is and where her hair is. That's Control Z. That was a mess up I did not intend to go and do. Now, oh wait, I chopped off a little bit of her hip. Whoopsie doopsie, don't want to do that. There we go, that'll do. Shorts are pure white. I'll use my wondrous eggshell color that I love to use so much. The shirt's gonna have to go and be without hard lines. I know that's for sure. We'll start with this and then work it in. Got these olive colors. Looks like there is a collar around the neck. Pull that one in. Get some curvature in there. And then the bottom half is going to be this interesting looking yellow. Jotun when choosing a color? Egg. What do you mean egg? Why am I getting an egg? Nonsense! Why am I egg? I don't get it. What makes me an egg? I just choosing a color. How am I an egg? Is it because I'm thinking inside the egg? I can't think beyond the egg. Have you ever considered that you might be an egg? No, I'm not an egg. I swear I'm not. Let me see. Let's change up our music. Let me think. What music can I choose? Oh, you said eggshell-like color. Oh, okay. I didn't get the dots connected because the egg that you show me, it's a brown egg. I meant a white egg. So it's it's like. You got the brown egg, you got the white egg, and then I think eggshell, and then you think eggshell, and we think two different types of eggs. Here, the emoji is just brown. This is a brown egg bias. Or then again, we have white egg bias, because the majority of eggs are white, that we know of, even though most chicken eggs are brown. There's a philosophy somewhere in there that we're missing. It's very, very, very scary. Anyways, let me think. What music? We'll go with this music. Oh, there we go. There we go. Missed me? I don't know who you are, but hello, welcome to the chat. Don't mean to be rude, but sorry. All right, let's see. This might know Top Gun we were going with. No, it was this one. This one. This is a reference. Yes, yes, yes. All right, let's go and grab Tipsy skin color. Right there. I'm gonna grab our shoe color. It's probably not all gonna be the same color, but I'm just doing like, I'm doing base set color, and I'll go back and add on the extra coloring. Oh, Coco. It's the Coco guy. Welcome to the chat. Welcome. Welcome to the underground. Said underground being on the surface, but it's underground. You'll get the picture. One day. This is supposed to be like a deep blue, so I'm gonna just take the Tipsy blue and just make it deepen it. There we go. I have a terrible time remembering names, so that's just how it is with me. Every time it's like, how could you forget my name? I'm just like, I'm terrible with it. It's just a given. I'm gonna forget people's names after a while. It's I think my greatest downfall. Much like how Okina has black hair and she doesn't like it, my greatest befalling is my lack of memorizing names. Shakes head. Can't remember. Head empty. Alright. Yeah, it's me, hi. Oh, hello. Hello. Alright, so this is going to be a darker color out here on the outside. Oh, it's the same color as the legs. Cool. We're drawing Mayano Top Gun. Not to be confused with my Mayano Top Goon. Alright. Get that on there. Perfect. Oh. Used to be in it before I set it to 18 plus verification. Yes. The reason why is just because I didn't want to go and deal with the young people on the Discord. Granted, some of the young people that were there at the time, they were not problematic. But at the same time, I don't want to run the risk of any situations of reporting or any bad, hairy run-ins with Discord itself. Not that anything bad even goes on to Discord to begin with. My Discord's fairly just mundane. Kind of plain Jane. But I like the idea of not having to go and deal with youngins. No children. No. Very unfortunate, though. Let me see. But I think it's for the best, for my Discord at least. There we go. Let's see. What color is that? I'm going to say that's the same color as the thighs. The thighs. Or maybe that's black. I think that's black. But we'll go and take a dark color from over here. Oh, that's also black. Outside's black. Inside's red. Go with this red. Red, red, red. Red, red, red. Aka, aka, aka. Take what is just yellow. Right there. Thigh yellow is different from the rest of the yellow. Generally for the maturest people of like how oldies used to be 24/7 talk about boob. I mean, on the server, we don't generally do that kind of stuff. It's more just like, we just didn't want to deal with, like, children anymore and have to go and regulate our speech. We don't have to go and regulate, like, what do you say? A lot of it had to deal with just regulation and policing. And I don't like policing what people say. It makes me feel nasty. And especially if it's just, like, mundane stuff that I'm policing people for. So, and generally, it's like Discord's guidelines are very stringent, and they're only going to get tighter this year anyways. So, it's kind of like best to go and evade the situation overall, and just, unfortunately, cut people off. I mean, I wasn't pleased to do it, but I had to do it. That's enough on that subject, at least. I would say. Then also the majority of the people that were there on that server were adult to begin with, so. Alright. I see, fair enough. Yeah. Let's continue on with this. Alright. I missed a little bit of tipsy hair right there. Next thing's next. It's gonna make the hair, the bow. We got the bow and the hair. I'm gonna go and do the under section of this. Pick that up, go right there. Pick that up. Go right there, right there. In and out. There we go. Right there, right there. Let's see how it looks. Yeah, that'll work, that'll work. Let's get the dog tags on. Alright. Alright, let's take a look at those patches. Also, speaking about freaksters, how about Coconut? I remember that fellow. He's still there. He's still there. Though, I think we managed to contain him. Freaksters. He's still the local freak, don't worry, but he's not as freaky. He's became since more geeky than freaky. What a pleasant turn of events. Oh, that was not. Yeah. Alright, there we go. Gotta get a little horseshoe in there. Looks like there's like some kind of blue sky thing right there with green on it. It's like a deep green. Oh, the patches are on. Oh, they're on the outside of her arms. That's fine. But I could go and make them show just a little bit. Yeah, make them show up a little bit. I don't know exactly what these patches are, but I'm sure they're symbolizing something. Big old circle. It looks like this is a blue circle. We'll generalize the colors of these patches. There we go. Oh wait, that should be deeper. That's like this color. Patch that's this color. And we got a yellow patch. I need to move this down. There's like a triangle patch on her too. There you go. Even on the other side, we'll do another circle. Is that a circle or is that a square? It's a square, but we'll do a circle. I know shapes like the back of my hand if I look at it right now. What's going on? What is going on Discord? Apparently this year, at the end of the fiscal year, for business and corpo borpo speak, apparently Discord's stock shares are going to go open. What that means is that the Discord will be open to individual shareholders and stock shareholders. So that means that they will be able to dictate whatever Discord does and whatever goes on their platform through their own consensus of what they believe should be on Discord. So also where we have some places on Earth, not going to say where, that wish to go and crack down on anonymity and what you do online, they're very interested in that. And also they wish to go and protect the younger folk online that are too stupid to not protect themselves. So these bigger people have to go and step in to go and make sure that the younger folk don't run into hairy situations online. And it's going to make a very unfun place for the older people. Like me. and potentially maybe even you. Depending on your age range. So, at the cost of protecting the younger folk, we got to apparently make everyone else's life so living hell. Oh, good to know, but I wasn't talking about that? Oh, okay. Sorry about that. I was just like, I thought that's what you were asking. I apologize. My greatest apologies. I'm gonna put a tree right there. I don't know what that patch is, but it looks like a tree to me, so I'm gonna put a tree right there. There we go. There we go. And there's something green in there. And anything on that arm? There's like some red, deep red. Speaking of younger adults, I heard Discord's about to pull a Roblox move and make everyone do face verification, but I pray and hope they don't use the same program Roblox uses. Yeah, that's another major thing about it. It's just like, why should we trust some random website online with our face? I don't like that. That sounds very sketch. It sounds very sketch in my book. Like, why do I need to go and show my face? Why? Why is it so important that you need to know what I look like? Think of the children parents when they actually have to parent their kids instead of forcing them onto Android tablet with ElsaGate Aeroslop. Now we all gotta suffer because of it. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. It's very unfortunate. I don't like it personally, so. I find it very nasty. Very, very nasty. Alright. Almost done here. We got ourselves a chippy. Let's see. Ah, there's one thing I forgot. I need to do the little wasp stripes on these straps. You got a little breather in there. There we go. Anything else I'm missing? Oh wait, there's a little bit something over here. There we go. Put a little dot. Anything else? Oh, there's the red. We gotta put red on the side. At this point, I'm looking for any extra details that I might have missed. I think I got almost all of it. A little something up in the front. Let's drop that down. Make it gray. And there we go. I need to do the crossovers though. X. X. Another X. And another X. Bingo, bongo, boombo. One more. Let's go again. Put a line. Let's do some lines. That should fill in for... No. It looks lazy. Let's see. It goes like that. Angle lines. There we go. Ah, yes. I was like, oh, no, it's a little lazy. Let's fix that up. Oh, there we go. We got Tippy. All right. Let's go into her face. Gotta do a face. Gotta do that fairy creature face. Drop it down. Drop the face down a little bit. Give her forehead some space. We need the big forehead. How big? Forkin' massive. Why? Oh, why I'm scared about Discord going public? Yeah, that's why I'm scared about Discord going public. Yep. You put Discord in the hands of Corpo Borpo people, and they make it not fun. Well, the one thing that I am more horrified of is the potential of the voice chat having ads in it. Now, we already have ads for their useless, like, in-game Discord game things, but more horrifying if they actually put, like, audio-visual ads in a Discord chat when you're talking. Imagine that you're having, like, an in-depth conversation with someone, and then all of a sudden, you got, like, an ad for, like, Doritos, or an ad for, I don't know, an erectile dysfunction commercial or something. Voice chat. No, in theoretical. I'm saying in theory, not like it's happening. I'm speaking about the horrors of it happening. It's not real right now. But it could be. You never know. Or invasive ads inside your chats. That's what I'm thinking about. Just invasive ads. I don't like ads. I hate ads so much. I use ad blocker all the time. And you should too. You shouldn't need to be tormented by ads. Alright. Her face is a little bit off center. Let's fix that. Let me see. Is it off center? Let me flip it. Yeah, it is a little bit. Alright, so I'm just gonna try again with that eye. Ah, that'll work. Something going on right here. Maybe it's her neck. Fix up on her eyes. Can't wait. Oh, can't wait for you need Nitro to get ads off Discord. Yeah. Wait, Dad, hold. There's a Gambit plushie online for sale. By succumbing to the Microsoft effect. Yeah. Son, Sean, I'm dying. My last word. Oh, man. Yeah. That idea is the most stupid thing I heard. 100% believe they are considering, though. Yeah, that's the worst part about it. It sounds so dumb, but yet it sounds so possible at the same time. That's what I don't like. I don't like that. The fact that it seems possible. It irks me. It makes me angry. Angry. Now you go and get those eyebrows on. Don't mind me, I'm walking in just a little bit. I might need to fix her eyebrows though. Oh god. To be honest, I just want to chat with other people. But the corporates just want my money. I have an awkward social skill. Damn. Yeah, the corporal borpo people, they don't really care about your interactions. They just want more bottom dollar. They want line go up. But me, I just want my virtual bar to exist. My virtual pub. Alright, let me try the eyebrows again. No, it will make her angry. There we go, I got it. Let's get the mouth color in. Yes, mouth color on the mouth. Not in the mouth, on it. Ah, there we go. Whew, I could go and loosen myself up. That was a tough one. Whew. Wow, look at that. Alright, last thing's last. Let's go and get those wings on. I want those wings, so let's get those fairy wings on. Ooh, that's just too zoomed in. Alright. How's that gonna look if I put that there? Let's see. Let's go and fan them out. Fan them out more. Make them look like airplane wings. Why that fairy got airplane wings? Let's see. Pick it up a little bit more. Yeah, Um, sorry, Discord is no longer available. Microsoft and Paramount didn't like our stocks or something. Okay, I'll stop. I just like shitting on... I mean, who doesn't like shitting on micro slop? They kind of deserve the failures that they receive. So, that's how I see it. Not going too deep into them. Or cutting too deep into them. It's kind of like with Minecraft. I have many qualms with Microsoft in Minecraft. The direction that they've held with it, the direction that they plan on going with it. Practically everything that they've been doing with Minecraft over the past few years, I would practically say since the Caves and Cliffs update, has been utterly mediocre and uninspiring. Very uninspiring. Hence is the reason why I'm very interested in playing Hytale. Because it looks like Minecraft if it were not in the hands of Microslop and it actually managed to go and evolve and not stagnate into a stupid kid game. So, let me go and redraw the swing. Let's see. Jotun, you ever do that Engie voice again, in front of I will rip your vocal cords and have Tippy sell them on eBay. I'm joking. Okay. I'm angry. Only reason I still use Windows is because nothing I use works on Linux. Damn. Watch as Microslop pulls a Nintendo and sues Hytale for this bullshit. Probably. But we don't know yet. The future is unwritten. I mean, if it does happen, we know exactly what's going to occur with with what do you say, Mojang's current reputation. They already have a low enough rep as it goes when it comes to just trying to go and keep in touch with the community and what they want in Minecraft. They wish to go and make animals in Minecraft more kid-friendly and more baby-like. And me, I'm just like, I just want a steak, man. I just want a cow crusher. I just want to crush cows. So I could get free beef and leather. I don't want to make friends with cows. I want to eat them. I want to cook them and eat them. I want to cook and eat everything in Minecraft. Even the villagers. There we go. To be frank, I dumped Minecraft for Mario Terraria, and it's been a lot better. I've heard that Hytale is pretty much just 3D Terraria, which I find fairly interesting. I never played Terraria. I've seen gameplay of Terraria. Never really gotten into it because I'm more of the creative guy. So when it comes to playing a game like Terraria, I'd be more in the field of like, I need to make something look cool. I need to make something that feels like me. It's probably just because of my creative side. Granted, I don't have much of one. But when it shows, you knows. Thoughts on older PC games like Peggle and Bejeweled? I played Bejeweled and I played Zuma in the past, and I find they're perfectly fine. I've even played old RTS games like, what do you say, Locomotion and Railroad Tycoon. That's just because I'm a train nerd. I like my stupid trains, my train-tisms. So, let's go and do some final touch-ups here. There we go. Now that'll work. Now let's go and fill in any dots I might have missed. I don't see any left over. But here we go. Look at that. We got Mayano Top Gun Tipsy. Look at that. Perfect, elegant, and fairy. Very, very fairy. You know, low-key, if we compare Gensokyo with the current United States, at least has better systems or things in America. I mean, I'm pretty sure this is why Yukari ain't letting us enter, bro. Well, I think she doesn't let us enter because I don't think she's ready for us to go and become more food fodder for the yokai. Used to play those all the time. Suck Steam and GOG never got them. I think Railroad Tycoon and Locomotion are on Steam. Those are games that I know. That's because, you know, me and the traintism gotta pay attention to what train stuff is on. That's my personal side stuff. You'll never see that on stream. But as for other older PC games, I'm not really sure. I'm sure that someone probably put them on there sometime, but Steam has a tendency of keeping older games on. Not quite sure on how long they stay, but I know they're on there. But unless the company requests them to go bye-bye, which I'm very against. I don't like it when games get removed from Steam. Even if they're bad games, they shouldn't really be destroyed, because people still put time into making those bad games. And good games, too. Anyways, let us see. So we got one last tipsy left. So we just got done with Mayano Top Gun. And we got Pepino Ramen now. Pepino Ramen. So let's go and get rid of our Mayano Top Gun reference right here. Just going to cut that out. I'm going to go and hit a save block. And let's go and change out the music. Let me see. What do we got? We'll go with this. Since it's Pizza Tower, we'll go with Pizza Tower music. Pizza Tower time. Let's go. Alright, so I'm going to get rid of you. We don't need any more Umas. We're done with Umas. We're done with them. This one looks easy. I think this is the original drawing. I think it is, yeah. Alright, do I have this open? No, I don't. Open image in new tab. Japanese high school girl works part-time job as a pizza waitress at a pizzeria, fights evil pizza monsters with another dimension with magical powers. Let's go. Let's see, magical trinket. That gives the power. Very well then. Let's see, the old woman knew what would happen, leaving us rotten in chicken burger and Gunland. I do like the chicken burger and Gunland. Because it has chicken burgers and guns. There is one I used to play called Tropics. Was a game I played religiously. Sadly, never got on the Steam. Parent company got killed by EA. The EA consumption machine. I see. Alright, so let me go and see a potential pose I can make with this character. Let's see. Gotta find some fun poses. Wait. I got an idea. I gotta go back to Google Images. Google Images, Alright. Pino taunt poses. Let's see what we got. That's not what I wanted. Let's see. That one looks good. The pointing one. We're going to go with the pointy one. This one's going to look interesting. I swear it will. Alright, so first off, let's go and get our head. This will be our last one for today, obviously. This one should be done pretty quick. The only thing that's going to complicate us is going to be the pose. Let's go! So, first off, bow our head. I'm so glad I don't have to draw the head anymore. I got this one head right here. I was like, you know, I'm just going to go prefabs from now on. It only makes sense. It only makes sense for efficiency purposes. So that's what I did. Also, I need the... Yeah, I need this reference on. I mean, thankfully, we're going off of Pizza Tower, and there's a lot of funny poses in Pizza Tower. So, let me try and get a funny pose on. Alright. Gotta be wacky. Wacky pose. Maybe push her hips out this way. Maybe contort the body more. We're going to be very twisty tipsy today. All right. Gotta pull the head back more. Pull the body up. Gotta lift her. Let's see how this pose looks. I'm just gonna scrap it a little bit. Let's see how this looks very quick. Doesn't look as good as I thought it was gonna be. I got another pose. Let me go back. Let me go back. I thought this one was gonna look good, but it didn't look good. I see another one I could do. Two fingers up one. That much should work. Yeah, we'll go with that one. Oh, I should do it. I made my status to mention my crush. I think she found out about it. Oh, there. It's so over. It's so over. All right. Gotta go with square body first, and then I can do the curves in afterwards. Do a hip turn on that. How are we looking right now? I think we're too scrunched in. Yes, we are. We're too scrunched in. Pull that down more. this Tipsy will be standing up fully straight. Alright. All we need to do is go this way a little bit. Go this way a little bit. Come on, there we go. Two fingers up. Double pissu. Let me go and switch that other image so it's larger so I can see it better. Of course, of course. Short, stubby arms. I'll make it a... It's supposed to be like number 1 fingers, but I'm going to make it like a double piece fingers. I'm not sure if I should spread the feet out or not. We'll see when we get there. We're doing it on the fly. For real, for real. Here, I'm gonna... Let me just draw on her feet very quick. Extend that torso a little bit longer. Calves need to be shortened. Right about there. Alright, so we got this one. Put this one over here. I'm going to copy, paste, and I want to try the other one. So all I need to do is a little bit of manipulation. Starting like this, get rid of, ooh! I don't want to get rid of all that. I just want to get a little bit, just a little bit, not all of it. You know, I need foot placement. Cut off too much. Feet are in reverse right now. Let me go and flip that around. Should be fine though? No. We'll wait. Strike a pose. That's what I'm doing. Striking a pose. am I looking here? Just gonna clear that out. Clear you out. There we go. Push you down. There we go. And now let's go and do a little equalization. Make the calves too long again. I have that tendency, I notice. A bad tendency. Should probably get that corrected. Wait. Drive you forward. Yeah, I get stretching. Oh, fix my arms. There we go. All right, so between these poses, which one do you think looks more befitting? I'm leaning on the one on the left, but I'm not sure what you guys would like to see. Regardless, I'm going to draw this double piece power stance pose. But I just want to see. I want to see. What do you guys think? What do you guys think inside the chat? Well, I'll go and take a sip of my drink in the meantime. Take a sippy sip from my drink, you know. Also itching my ear because it itches. Ooh. And the room goes quiet. Nonsense! I'm alive. The one on the right be better? Alright, so it's one say on the right. Second one? You like the second one? Alright. So we got two people liking the second one. Very well. Very well. Let me check something very quick. I want to do a little checky check on something relating to my reference. Just want to go and take a observation double take. Can never have enough double takes. All right, then let's go. We'll go with the second one. I'll go and put this one over here. We'll move this one. Where? I'll move over here. There you go. So let's go and fix this pose up. I'm gonna push her hands out more if that's the case. Just gonna erase on the face. There we go. Push it out that way, push it out that way. Yeah. Let's erase this. Set a checkpoint very quick. Alright, here we go. Grab that, push it down slightly. Grab you and also push you down slightly. Right about there. Alright, I'm going to get my reference up on the screen. Let's see, what do we need? The Pepino Ramen reference right there. Get a little stretch in there. I always tend to cramp up every once in a while, so I gotta get my stretches in. If I don't, I'll contort like a pretzel and die! Alright, let's see. Alright, let's get started on this. So first things first, let's start out. I'm going to start with the head. This is going to require Tipsy's hair to be tied up. and looks like double ponytails. Alright. Start with the bow tie. On the neck. I'm so damn... Boy, I'm gonna ask such a stupid question. Hey, Joe Tuna, have you ever had to say which horror Touhou media was your favorite? What would it be? Horror in Touhou? I wouldn't really know, personally, because I'm not really much of a horror guy. But if I were to choose, unfortunately, the most I have exposure for horror Touhou is probably KKHDA, albeit it is not the best, but it's there, and I watched it. Now, if I were to go and say best Touhou fan-made media, I would probably say Osanaremu. It contains some horror elements, albeit it's more drama. It's more drama than it is horror, so. Osanaremu and Rei-Reimu. It's more there for that drama, for you people that like the dramatical Touhou. Go. Yeah, like I said, horror's not really one of my genres I'm interested in. Not like I'm like, oh, you're scared, Jojo, you're scared to go watch horror? No, not really. It's more just like, kind of like the been there, done that with horror. The only way on how to go and do horror is that you really gotta go and shake it up these days. And a lot of it's just kind of demeanor to jump scares. Granted, you do get your psychological horrors inside fan media, like fan media Touhou. There's like, I believe there's some very good psychological horror fan media Touhou stuff. But other than that, I wouldn't really know as to far to the extent. It's just because I don't delve into it. So my apologies on that. But yeah, like, that's what I would recommend. That's my recommendation from me to you. Osana Ray Moo. Practically anything that Joyful makes is pretty good, so. I'm gonna push this down more. Down and out. Pinch it there, do the forearm, just like that. Let's start the music over again. Alright, that works. Let's see. Speaking of horror, some of these are nowadays just kind of low-key boring. I'd like to think maybe old horror movies actually scare. Oh, they have more scare? I think so. I think so. It's kind of, yeah, it's very much based on execution. How you pull off the scare is what is important. Let's see. So, Pepino Ramen has like somewhat of the build of a Cracker Jack on her, but it's still mashing in with the Pepino Pizza Tower uniform. I gotcha. starts at the waist. Alright, and then pick it up right there. Alright, and then let me try and, you know what, I'm going to go back. I'm going to reverse that. Let me do it like this. I'm going to pull that side in more. Equalize! I like saying equalize. It's a funny word. Makes me sound smart. There we go. It's like I'm doing some kind of science thing. I say equalize. Equalize, gimme fries. I bunger. Alright. And then that goes up like this. Eh, my neck. Pushing it down like so, going back down and around. Just coming in to go and get straight to the feet, and it's going to be pushed down because she's wearing heels. They're like weird heel boots. Then again, I guess that's supposed to be more like Sailor Moon in a sense. I guess that's the basis of the character design. Alt is supposed to be like. Or at least that's what it feels like to me. There you go. Kind of round it out at the bottom. Round that out at the bottom. There we go. Wait, that's a little bit too short on that side. Need to be even. Needs to be even. My OCD will not accept it. All right. Let's get the heel on. Equalize that heel. There you go. Words that make you sound smart. Equalize is one of them. And I think eviscerate is another. Makes you sound smart and violent at the same time. Alright. We're surprisingly almost done with this, which is good. Because it is already, like, late. It's 10:21. Then again, I started late. I need to start earlier next time. Alright, so... push that up, go like that. Go like that. Up and around. Nope. I need to make it blue. It needs to be blue, so I can see it better and cut through other pixels. Yes, this skirt is good, but what if it was blue? There you go. Alright, let's get the green right there. Put that right there. Thankfully, the design of this is pretty easy. It's so damn quiet, and this dude is talking about the same thing over and over. Again, equalizer this, equalizer that. I'm joking. Don't worry. Don't mind. What? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Damn. Damn, getting dropped. Getting dropped like a pile of bricks. Let's see. Alright, I'm gonna go and get rid of you. Pop that out. That's good right there. Alright, let's go and equalize! Ah, yes, I get to go make life equal! Yes. Alright, let's go and get to the hair. The front is going to be the same, I think. Except for the back. It always happens in JoToon's stream where the stream goes quiet. At certain times, it's because there's not enough activity in the chat. Yeah, see, I'm active, but you're not. So I'm just, I keep you guys entertained. You could be sleepy in the chat. It's fine. It's fine. Let me see. How do I want to do this? It's more like watching a guy on the street drawing, and you're just like patiently watching in the background, occasionally asking the guy, "Hey,
you want to go and like, you want to like do something with that line? Maybe add like a hamburger on there. I like hamburgers.
But I'm drawing Pizza Woman.
I like hamburgers."
All right, let's see. Gonna go like that. Just a little bit of line work over here. And then let's go and do the tipsy hair. Alright. Up and over. Up and over. Maybe a little higher. Higher. Can we get much higher? So high! Meanwhile, every time it sounds like I'm laughing to myself, I'm actually coughing. It's because I'm choking out slightly, slowly but surely. The mustiness in my room. It's polluting my lungs. I should open a window, but I choose not to! Because it's cold outside. It's cold, so cold. Go. I genuinely be talking your server, but right now I cannot join because it's 18 plus age change. But how I on anybody in the server even care? Damn. Damn. Alright, we're gonna push that down. Alright, there we go. Alright, so as for the sides of her hair, maybe I should cover, make her face go out and around, or maybe not. I know that I need to go and have the back of her head have the fluffy hair. She's gonna have the fluffy hair, just like up here with the McDonald's tipsy. She needs to have that same energy with the back of her head. Alright, let's see. How am I going to do this? We'll try like this. Pull it down. Pull it up like that. Pull that down. It's gonna be floofy, so watch out. Floopy haired fairy coming through. Something like that. Or maybe Up like that. 1, 2. And then you drop it downwards. Dropping downwards should work. Up and around. There we go. Now we equalize it by doing the other side. I used to be in the server when last hog and kicked me in balls mentally. Oh, gotcha. Who is Joe drawing this time? I'm getting distracted a lot because I'm on 5 seconds of Stranger Things. Oh, season 5. Season 5 of Stranger Things. I see. I am drawing Pepino Ramen, a fan character from Pizza Tower, as representation for Pepino Pizza Man, Pepino Spaghetti from Pizza Tower, while listening to Pizza Tower music in the background. That's what I'm doing right now, this very moment. Even using copy pasta strats. But I'm gonna change it up though. I want to do 100% copy pasta. I want to do only a little bit of copy pasta. How do I want to do this? Make that black. There we go. Now we're gonna make blue. Change that angle. Push that back going this way. It's gonna bring out more. Bring it out more. Bring it out, boy. Bring it out. Let's see. How are we gonna do this? How are we gonna do this? Let's figure it out live on stream. Alright, so we already got this line worked, so I just want to go right about here and pull it up and around like so. Bingo bongo, we got it. Alright, just gonna clear up that a little bit. Just gonna clear it up, just gonna clear up, okay. Alright, now put the hat on. That. There we go. I'll probably keep her side hair on. Yeah, I'll keep her side hair on. It makes sense for me. I'm going to copy what she has going on with the on face a little bit. Just a touch. Because her hair is being ruffled. It's being fluffled. There we go. Fluffles McGee. Alright. As for this, I'm going to change this from what it's normally supposed to be to the tipsy bow. Since with the hat combination, it's going to be hard to go and recognize. So it'd be best to do it the other way around. Like this, yeah. Let's make it orange. The big old fairy bow on there. All right. Yeah, there we go. Alright, now I'm going to switch that to black. And we'll go this way. Perfect! First try. Alright. Is that white? Cue white. Come on, come in. Yeah, a little coaxing. A little coaxing pulls the wagon along. There you go. Now I'm gonna just gonna equalize and make everything the correct colors it should be. First off, I need to clear out these extra line works. There we go. Clear that out. This is looking a little weird right here. I don't like that. I'm gonna fix that. And I'm gonna fix this side too. What color am I looking for? I'm looking for this color. Oh, I'm blind! Alright. Maybe I need to pull this forward. Oh, I need to pull it down. Pull it forward and down. Sounds like I'm doing like a Super Smash Bros. Button combination of some kind. There we go. Put that right there. Pull it back. Alright. Try that again. Keep on trying till you get it. Alright. I'm gonna fix the front of her face. It feels like it's a bit too out with her. That should work. Alright, next I'm going to, let's fix all the colors. Green, make it all blue now, make it all orange now. Green again. And now we just gonna bring back to being black. And black. Let's do a quick coloring in. That's not what I wanted. I was like, oh my god, I messed up. Oh, the consequences of my own actions are falling behind me. The sword of Damocles is soaring upon my head. There we go. This is going to be the same red. That inward's supposed to be orange, but I'll make that black. Alright, so color combination is easy for this. Legitimately all one color. Except for the under section, I'll make that a little darker. Alright, and then we'll go and grab a gray. I know I could just make a gray color. I don't need to grab one. Grab this black, bring it up a little bit, right about there. And of course, I color pick something else. Not my intention. There we go. I'll just make the inside black. And the hat is going to be like this. Boom, boom, boom. And grab you. There we go. Color the face. Color that. I'm going to listen to this one more time. Let's see. There we go. Maybe if I add a little bit to the back of the head. Might look a little awkward, but that way we get the back of the head in there. It feels more filled out that way. Sometimes you just need to go and break that dichotomy up. And that's how I'm doing it right now. Come on. There we go. Watch as Joe struggles and fights to go and try and color in a single paintable region. Of course. Story of my life. All right, here we go. All right. How are we looking here? All right, last things last, let's go and paint in the little pizza amulet. She's going to have a picked up face, so her face is going to be facing upwards just a little. My crutch words are getting to me again. It's going to make her eyes just like that. Just like that. She's going to be the happy fairy. Happy, proud fairy. There we go. I might need to fix her face later, but actually, why not do it now? Why not do it now? I'm going to fix her face. Something over here. Right there. Needs to be fixed. I need this color. Paint it back. And this needs to be pushed out more. Let me check the head. How's the head looking? The chin needs to be picked up. So that was good. Oh well. Let me go back then. No, I can't go back. It's too late. It's too late. All right. What I can do, make this white. Make that white. All right. Tipsy ramen? Yes, tipsy ramen. Tipina ramen. There we go. One thing I'm going to do this down here. I'm going to fix that up. And then I'm going to go pick her chin up more. Starting at this, actually, if I erase, just get rid of the color. Get rid of the color and then I can fix the line work. It's like lifting tile in a sense, almost. That's how it feels like. Alright, there we go. kind of right here. Right there. I'll redraw all that back in afterwards. I'm going to hit a checkpoint right now. Alright. That looks about good. I'm just going to fill that dark space in this time. Alright. Add the hair back on. Alright, there we go. Now it looks a little bit more. It looks a little bit more tipsy. Beforehand, it looked off. And I don't like it when it looks off. I need it to look on. Not to go and mention any doggos that are right next to me, but I need to look on, not off. It's a nitpicky character modeler thing. You want to understand it. You want to understand it. Maybe dropping her eyes would help. I'm going to drop her eyes. Do the whole face. We can go and correct the lines afterwards. Ah, there we go. Instantaneously, I was just like, is up here, and then I move it down here. Much better. Oh, it's like a breath of fresh air. Too bad the air in my room is moldy. It's moldy and stale, and I need to open up a window, but it's too cold outside. Let's see. Color that in again. We're putting a mouth on this thing and calling it a day, I think. Because I think I got it. Alright. Color that hat back in. There we go. Color that shoulder back in. Alright, now let's go and put her mouth on. A rare moment of her clenching her teeth. A rare tippy moment indeed. Does this make it a rare tippy? I think so. I think so. A rare tipsy. A rare tipsy indeed. A rare fairy, as one might even go as far to extend said word of rarity. If you're wondering the Pepino pose that I'm basing this on, well, I should have brought this in the first place, but I did not. It's this one right here. It's a little tiny. A little tiny. I need a full-size version of it if possible. Open link in a new tab. This is gonna submit me somewhere weird, ain't it? Yeah, it is. Let me go and try and open image in a new tab. There we go. That's better. That's what I want to see. All right, there we go. Bring the pizza man into the screen. All right, here we go. Control V, Control V, Control V. Can I Control V? Can I? There we go. There we go. I say that looks about correct for a funny pizza man pose. Let me scroll that down a little bit more. There we go. I say that works. Now we just got to go and put our wings on, and then we'll wrap it up. I already put a funny bow on it. So I just need to go and theoretically wrap it up. Alright, let's see. I need the wings. Le wings. Some wings. They're going to be matching with that hair. So let's do 1, 2. Something like that. very much going to be a copy pasta. Copy pasta wings. All right, so just like this. Pull forward. Drop them down. No. All right. Green. White. All right. And copy. Pasta. Flip horizontal. There we go. And now what I'm going to do next is go and make it white again. I'm going to pull this out slightly. Because I want some differentiation inside the wing shape. Up and down and all around. Let's go to the Pizza Mart. There we go. Time to draw the hardest part. Le wing of the fairy. Fey wing. Alright, there we go. There we go. Make that white. Pull that back up. And make it black. Can I do that? Of course I can. Of course I can. Alright. So, I'm just going to leave one wing on the part side, on the side of the railroad tracks, and then the other one is going to go and it's strung on. Tape it on with duct tape and bubble gum. There you go. Or, I guess, with bread and cheese. Talking about pizza, I guess. There we go. Alright, next. Actually, final touches. Final touches. Alright. And there we go. Look at that. Gonna hit a checkpoint. Checkpoint. Yep. Also, it fulfills for a black and white character, now I think about it. That's pretty good. Getting our character quota and color quota being filled in here. I'm going to pull this out more. Next week we'll go and do the bottom row. But that takes care of our final character for today. Sorry, 10:51. Oh my god, where did the time go? Let's go and cross out Pepino Ramen. So next time, we only have one character on the lineup. So I'm probably going to go and put out a request for you guys inside the next stream to go and recommend me more characters to potentially draw. If not, I could go and look at more characters myself. But this, right here, is our slot of characters that we have accomplished today for the Fairy Fashion February prep stream. Everyone is here. Yep, it is. Look at that. Look at this lineup. What a crazy cracked lineup we got. We got Mega Man Tipsy, Mayano Top Gun Tipsy, and Pepino Ramen Pizza Tower Tipsy. All the fairies. They're all lining up. They're all raring to go. They're all ready to go and support the Vote Fairy propaganda machine. But with that, I think that's more than a good enough place for to go and leave you guys for today. Because that's that. That's the stream. That's all we needed to do. We got 3 tipsies down, but we still have more to go. So, let's see. We have how many tipsies right now? We had 5 at the beginning of the stream. We're leaving it with 8. We have 28 fairies in total to go and make. And now we have 20 to go. 20 fairies left to go and make, but who will those slots be taken up by? Who knows? Who knows? That will be for the next stream, for the next time, next week, or if I have extra time to go and do a stream, but doing sassy snaps. That will be it for today, because I would like to go and wish you guys a good rest of your day, morning, night time, or evening, or wherever you are. Because I'm Joe Munafuda saying, hopefully if you eat pizza, the next time you do, hopefully it has mushrooms on it. Till then, later everyone. Bye-bye. Bye-bye everyone. Vote fairy everyone. Bye-bye. Don't forget to vote fairy. Did I tell you to vote fairy? Bye-bye.